Welcome to Preston. In this Melbourne food tour, we're going to explore Preston, Melbourne's multicultural food hub. We're going to go to the Preston markets, explore local eats, and find out why Preston is Melbourne's most underrated food destination. This is Preston Market. It's a vibrant open-air market that's been serving the community since the 1970s. This is Melbourne's multicultural food scene at its best. You've got fresh produce, family-run stalls, and lots of authentic street food. The prices here are really good, so it's a great place to find a bargain.
Preston Market Hot Jam Donuts is a Preston institution, so it's been here for over 18 years, and I've been told that this is a uniquely Melbourne street food. I'm having a cultural icon here, so apparently you can't really get these in other states, so you can't find them in Sydney. And what it is a fried jam donut. They deep fry it, put in a lot of cinnamon sugar on top, and it looks very tasty. Let's do this. We're lucky that we're here on a weekday because on the weekend there are massive lines. So this came out really piping hot. I like that it's crispy on the outside and then quite fluffy on the inside, and then it's just drenched in cinnamon sugar. Love it. There's a little bit less jam than what's in the picture, but it's still very tasty. I think this was a really good value at $2, and you can get 6 donuts for 10. So I stand corrected. Jay did find the jam. I just bit into a non-jammy bit.
I have been so impressed by the wide selection of food available from all sorts of countries in the Preston markets. So we are at Miss Venezuela. It's a food truck that specializes in South American food, and that is some of my favorites. So we've got an empanada. It's a pulled beef empanada for $8. It comes freshly made, and it was really cool being able to exchange a little bit of English and a little bit of Spanish with Miss Venezuela herself. So let's open up our empanada. Oh, nice pulled bits of beef there. And it's piping hot. Yum. Oh, and we've got some sauce and some lime as well, so just hold on a minute. Okay, so squeeze of lime, give it a nice bit of zestiness. And then we've got a couple of sauces here. So this is called wasakaka. It's got avocado, it's got a lot of vegetables in it, like spring onion, capsicum, it's got garlic and olive oil. And then we've also got it in a more garlicky and mayo version, but the similar ingredients. So I'm gonna just, try the wasakaka with the empanada. Oh, that is heavenly. So you can really taste the capsicum in the wasakaka sauce. And then you've got those beautiful bits of really tender pulled beef, that nice oiliness of the outside of the empanada. This is perfect street food.
Olive Branch Cafe and Grill is a great little Lebanese takeaway from Preston Market. They serve a great range of Lebanese street food, so you can get wraps, bowls, you can get manouche as well, and they're all great value. So we've got a chicken wrap here. This is only $10, so that's a special between Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, it looks so good. So I'll open it up. So you've got big serving of chicken. We've got it with chili sauce as well, and it comes with some veggies too. So you've got tomato, red onion, lettuce. You can also get tabbouleh as well. And it comes with a garlic sauce and a yogurt sauce. In addition, Olive Branch also make all their ingredients in-house. So the tabbouleh, all the sauces, that's all made by Olive Branch themselves. That's really cool. So I'm gonna get stuck into this. This looks really yummy. Well, that chili sauce isn't messing around. That just went straight up my nose. That'll really hit you. and that chicken is really tender, and I like what it's marinated in. So it's got paprika and various other spices as well, and you can really taste that coming through. This is really great tasting and just outstanding value. You've got to check them out when you're in Preston.
King's Dumpling Kitchen in Preston is a great place to find authentic Shanghai cuisine in Melbourne. How good does this serving size look? This is pan-fried pork dumplings. There's 15 of them. This was $16.50. They come freshly made in-house and they look so delicious. You can see pan-fried crispy bit on the bottom and the steamed bit on top, and it just looks like a mouthful of goodness. So I've got some vinegar and soy sauce and a bit of chili oil in here. That pork is so juicy and tender. It's got kind of like a little bit of liquid inside because of all that juiciness of the meat. The pan-fried base makes it really nice and crispy, and it's steaming hot as well. So just be careful when you bite into it. But it is just so delicious, so comforting, and great value.
This is Tammy's Borek. It's a Turkish street food bakery and it's vegan, so that makes it extra special. So you can find it at the Preston Markets. So we've gone with Tammy's Special. So this is a Borek that has soy mince. It's got vegan cheese in it. It's also got potato, spinach and capsicum. Oh, this looks really tasty. And this was only $8. There's a lot to love about this bakery. So I think the prices are really cheap. Most of the Borek are $7. Tammy's Special's a little bit more expensive at $8. And then you've got pide, which is around $11. And what I also love is that if you're after coffee and want soy or oat or something other than cow milk, there's no extra charge. How cool is that? All right, so I'm gonna get stuck into this. Yum. Oh, and everything is just really hot on the display. It's great. That's so interesting. Like, if someone hadn't have told me that this was vegan, I wouldn't have noticed. The cheese tastes exactly like a normal cheese, a milk cheese, and the mince tastes just like a meat mince as well. This is really nice. And so with the Borek, the dough's a little bit like a pizza dough, but it's quite thin. So it's a bit crispy on the outside, but really soft on the inside. I really love Borek. You'll find it all throughout Eastern Europe. It's a very popular street food, and there are different styles depending on what country you're from. But I've been assured that Borek originally came from Turkey. So this is the original and the best.
If you're after authentic Vietnamese food in Melbourne, come to Hau Vinh in Preston. So they've got some really great dishes here, quite a wide menu. We've got one of their most popular dishes. This is a grilled pork chop with broken rice. So broken rice was originally from South Vietnam, and it came about more as a way to use up the less popular parts of the rice, the fractured grains of rice that were seen as less desirable, but they're actually really good because they soak up a lot of the juices and the flavour of the meats that it's served with. So we've got broken rice with grilled chop for $15. It comes with some carrot and some cucumber and a chili sauce as well. So for $15, I'm really impressed with how much pork you're getting here. That's quite a decent serve of meat. And it's marinated really nicely, and it came out really fast as well. Might just get some chili sauce to put over there. That grilled pork chop is just so tender. You really just only need a spoon to break through it, and it just melts in your mouth. It's got a really nice caramelization to it, and it goes really nicely with the sweetness of that chili sauce. So if you love your Vietnamese food as much as we do, come to Hau Vinh.
If you're new to our channel, welcome. I'm John,
I'm Jay.
and together we're Bucket List Travellers, and we do food and travel vlogs of Sydney and around the world.
And we really love exploring off the beaten path destinations and doing deep dives into the food and culture of various areas.
We are Sydney based, and you might ask, well, why are we in Melbourne today? So
we were doing some vlogs in Tasmania, just going all around the east coast and exploring the best food and activities that Tasmania has to offer when we got blown off course on our way home.
by a cyclone bomb. So, thanks to Virgin's cancellation policy, we find ourselves here in Melbourne for the day.
Yeah, so we're in the beautiful suburb of Preston and we're so excited to be able to explore all the great food that Preston has to offer. Campot Kitchen has been bringing authentic Cambodian homestyle cooking to Melburnians since 2019, and their signature dish is the Nupang, or the Cambodian baguette. So they've got a range of flavours, and the key to their success is importing the Campot pepper straight from Cambodia. So that gives it a really great flavour. And we've got one of their most popular baguettes here. This is their beef and lemongrass. And everything here is freshly made. So you can see beautiful marinated pieces of beef that have been marinated in lemongrass. You've got a bed of shredded carrot, you've got some coriander there, some mayo, all on a fresh white baguette. So this is nice and crunchy, and I'm looking forward to tasting it for myself. So that beef has a beautifully intense, fragrant taste of lemongrass. It's really nice and tender. You've got that crunchy roll, which is a little bit soft on the inside as well. And all the fresh salad ingredients give it a bit of a crunch and juiciness as well. So we opted to get some fresh chili in ours as well. And the heat kind of sneaks up on you, but gives a really satisfying, tingling sensation in your mouth. But if you don't like your heat, you can always opt to have it without the chili.
When in Melbourne, you can't go wrong for coffee options. It's definitely the case for Preston. So there's so many cafes to choose from. We've chosen Moon Rabbit. What we find interesting about Moon Rabbit is that they are a social enterprise, so they get involved a lot with the community. They use their cafe as a third space, so they encourage connections for youth groups and more mature walking groups to come together and enjoy the space. So they have rooms out the back as well for training courses, and they also provide services for barista training and also high school work experience. So they're really interconnected with the community, and that's something we really love. We've also gone for something a little bit different today, not a coffee, but a turmeric latte. So this looks very visually appealing. So this is essentially turmeric and milk. There's a little bit of cinnamon on the top. It's very healthy for you. So let's give it a go. So there are only two spices in here, just the turmeric and a bit of cinnamon here too. And it's really nice and warming, especially on a cold winter's day in Melbourne. It's the afternoon now, and if I have any coffee in the afternoon, I won't be able to sleep. So having a turmeric latte is the perfect alternative.
For amazing Korean flavours, come to Momoji Korean Dining in Preston. They've got a great menu of Korean favourites like Korean fried chicken, as well as some inventive dishes like this kimchi loaded fries. So these fries have pulled pork, they've got a kimchi, chili jam, mayo, cheese, and it just looks amazing. And I'm really impressed with the serving size too. So this was $18. So I'm just gonna, don't know, maybe I'll just use my hands actually. I'm just gonna dig in. Actually, no, I do think I need a fork. Okay, so I'm just gonna dig in. Oh, I love that cheesy goodness there. Just get a bit of everything. So I wasn't sure how the kimchi would work with the loaded fries, but this is just amazing. So the kimchi chili jam is just really nice and jammy, really a nice like crystallization, kind of caramelization to it. And then you've got the beautiful bits of meat, you've got the cheese, you've got the mayo to give it a bit of extra sauciness as well. And I just love my fries, so this is a really tasty treat.
One of the things that was really interesting about Preston was the big range of different cultures that have all combined to make this a really interesting space. So right now we're in the Intercultural Centre. It's put on by Darebin Council in Preston. It's a library without books, so it's a meeting place where people of different cultures can come and exchange. There's a big program of workshops and classes to share various cultures and exchange knowledge. So the First Nations people of this area were the Wurundjeri Wurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and we pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Nowadays, 65% of the population in Preston were born here, and the remaining 35% of people came from countries like China, Italy, Greece, India and Vietnam.
I've heard a lot about the Dubai viral chocolate sensation, but I've never tried it before. So I'm really excited to be in Choco Lab at Preston for some Dubai chocolate Dutch pancakes. So these were $17. They look amazing. They were freshly prepared for us, and we've got some fresh strawberries, some fresh banana, we've got pistachio, chocolate sauce, whole lot of different sauces there, and it's just, yeah, it just looks so colourful. It smells really nice and sweet as well. So I'll just get a mouthful there. I've been way too late to the party with this one, but I'm glad I've finally had it. I love pistachio, and so having that pistachio crumb all over it is just so nice. And then you've got the warm, fluffy pancakes. You've got the bite-sized pieces of banana and strawberry to give it a bit of fruitiness. And those chocolate sauces, yeah, just so sweet, so delicious. If you're looking for vegan baked goods in Melbourne, you can't go past La Panella Bakery in Preston. So they've got a range of delicious treats, from cakes to pies to breads and more. And we've got their almond croissant. So this is 100% vegan. They use margarine instead of butter. And this was $5.50. So I really love the look of it with that icing sugar and the almonds on top. It feels pretty dense, like a bit thicker than a non-vegan croissant, but it's got a really nice crumb there. That has got a beautiful sweetness to it, but it's not overpowering, just the right balance. So you've got a bit of a sugar glaze there, and then you've got the icing sugar, beautiful taste of the almonds, and it's got a really nice texture to it. It's quite light and flaky, not overly chewy or anything like that. Vegans and non-vegans alike would really love this. And I reckon it would go really well with the coffee, and they do also sell coffee on site. Welcome to our accommodation in Melbourne. This is Novotel Melbourne, Preston. So we've got a really nice spacious room here. I really love this bed. It's super comfortable, and the decor's really nice as well. And then you've got a little bit of a kitchen area here. So you've got a bar fridge, which has got milk inside. And then you've got a coffee machine with little pods as well as instant coffee. You've got tea as well. There's a lot of space for your storage. So you've got a little bit of a bench here where you can put your luggage. You've also got a wardrobe here, which has a couple of hangers. You've got a safe as well if you need to store some valuables. And then there's a bit of a lounge room here as well. So you've got a table, that chair's quite comfy. And then you've got a really big sized TV. And I really love the bathroom as well. So the bathroom is quite modern, it's nicely appointed. What I love the most is this mirror, which just has a little touch thing there to turn on the outside light. Got really nice toiletries. The shower has a rainfall shower head as well as an additional shower head. So you've got options, which is nice. And it's located reasonably close to Preston High Street. So you've got lots of food options nearby. They also have a restaurant here. We had some room service last night. The butter chicken was really good. The lasagna was good as well. And conveniently for us, it's only 20 minutes drive from the airport. So the taxi fares are about $55, I think we paid last night. So we highly recommend staying at Novotel Melbourne, Preston. If you want to stay here yourself, click on the link in our video description.
So Jade, what did you think of Preston, Melbourne?
Well, I really loved my time here. Preston is such a wonderful suburb. It's just got such a wide variety of cuisines. It's so multicultural and there's just so many flavors to experience.
I found it really interesting how many vegan and vegetarian options were in Preston. That was really cool too and really unexpected.
And the Preston markets just blew me away. I found it so hard to drag myself away from there. There was just so much to see and do. And every time I thought we were leaving, I just found more food I wanted to eat.
Yeah, the Preston markets were pretty epic. And I also like the general feel of community connection in this suburb. So the Intercultural Centre was really cool. And also having social enterprises like Moon Rabbit, that was really cool too.
Yeah, there just is such a sense of community and togetherness here. I really love that this is a space where people can come together and really just enjoy each other's company.
We hope you liked this Melbourne food tour. If you did, make sure you give us a big like and leave us a comment.
And we've got plenty more Australian food and travel vlogs just like this coming your way. So if you want to follow us on our adventures, be sure to subscribe.
We are Bucket List Travellers.
See you next time.